The second, if any of the younger children get a little fussy, if you wouldn't mind just taking them out for a bit, because remember, our actors and actresses are also little kids, even though they think they're very big. And the third, that we will have a 15-minute intermission, and all the refreshments being sold outside, and t-shirts, all the proceeds go to our 8th grade Israel trip. So please support our kids. Thank you, and enjoy your trip back in time, enjoy our miracles, and enjoy our kids.
Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proved in vain, hope seemed like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here with heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. Now you will. You will when you believe.
Throughout the lives of the Jewish people, there have been miracles to believe in, to hope for, to rejoice in. Starting with the creation, through the lives of our biblical heroes, such as Noah, Joseph, and Moses, we repeat the themes of despair to hope, slavery to freedom, and wandering in search of a homeland. How do these events occur? There can be miracles when you believe.
Noah, dinner's almost ready.
Just a minute, I want to rest here for a moment.
Oi.
You want us to build a what? It's gonna do what? For 40 days and 40 what? If you look at me closely, you'll notice that a sailor I'm not meant to be. I'm as thin as a rail, I'm too fragile, too frail. Why me? Why me? Why me? I get pains in unorthodox places. I'm as physically fit as a flea. I'm no leader of men, and I drink now and then. Why me? Why me? Why me? I would gladly do all you command me. I would gladly go out on a limb. But it's too big an order you hand me. And what's worse, I don't know how to swim. Let me give you the names of some fellas who I know for a fact would be free. They could possibly do what you're asking me to. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There's Marum the teacher, a man among men. He may be too old, he's 610. There's Tubal the butcher, no, he's not too strong. There's Uzal the sissy, he's totally wrong. There's Sabbath the salesman, oh, he'd carry the load. He's young and he's smart, wait, he's out on the road. I got it, there's Shemach the wise. Oh, you couldn't do better, Lord, he's really a prize. He's honest, he's forthright, he's noble, he's bright. Forget about Shemach, he died Friday night. Lord, I know why you paid me a visit, and I know why I'm your nominee. Although perfect I'm not, I'm the best of the lot. I see, why me, why me? Send out the news that I'm taking a cruise. Good luck, you're stuck with me, I'll go, I know, why me? Have come to us 2 by 2. Just look at them 2 by 2. The animals, small kinds and fat kinds, all kinds of cat kinds, handsome or gruesome, everyone's a twosome, JP 2 by 2. It's natural 2 by 2. It's wonderful going boating with a floating zoo. Those who meet God's terms can come, pachyderms can come, teeny worms can come, even germs can come, if they come together, 2 by 2. 2 by 2, it's logical 2 by 2. It's comfortable 2 by 2. It's catchy, 2 by 2. It's practical, God has decreed to, therefore you need to. Hem's got and Shem's got, go and get what them's got, JP 2 by 2. Go make yourself 2 by 2 and climb aboard, plenty room for you and you know who. Lots of things are done by one, looms are spun by one, races won by one, ships are run by one. When it comes to families, 2 by 2. Germs can come, teeny worms can come, even germs can come, if they come together. If they come together. If they come together, 2 by 2. will end tonight. Blessed Lord, a last request I beg of you. Let this be a page we do not write. You still have time to change your plan. Forgive the world, you know you can. A final look before you strike. There has to be something, somewhere, something, somewhere, somewhere, something that you like. For the last time, Lord, must it be? Ship shape on the boat. Look, the sun's come out again and turns a rosy red. How could you be gloomy when you think of what's ahead? It's gonna be some terrific place when it dries. When it dries, you're gonna see wide and open space. When it dries, when it dries, it's gonna be some terrific place. You're gonna see wide and open space. We're gonna have such a human race. When it dries, the greenery's gonna have a shine. When it dries, when it dries, the world will be full and fat and fine. When it dries, when it dries, the greenery's gonna have a shine. The world will be full and fat and fine.
The best part of all, it's 1/3 mine.
When it dries, 500,000 growing things will spring up from the ground.
500,000 bodies will be floating all around.
Room to work and grow and build a company of men.
Think of all the things we can contaminate again.
There's gonna be air beyond compare when it dries, when it dries, with drinkable water everywhere. When it dries, when it dries, there's gonna be air beyond compare, with drinkable water everywhere.
As long as you don't have people there. When
It dries. Grateful to survive, we'll all live side by side in peace, caring for the animals and watching them increase. Isn't it a miracle? A brand new world begins. Think of all the fun we'll have.
inventing brand new sins.
We're going to walk a righteous path when it dries, when it dries. Remembering how he vents his wrath when it dries, when it dries. We're going to walk a righteous path. Remembering how he vents his wrath. That when he got mad, we took some bath. When it dries. Now let's get down to business, Lord. We're gonna make a deal. But first you're gonna hear me out, then tell me how you feel. I've got a proposition, which I'm sure you will acclaim. You don't destroy the world again, we don't forget your name. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. Suddenly, your skinny me has turned into an army. Due respect you will collect, but now I'm not afraid. I'm sorry, Lord, I stay on board until the deal is made. You're gonna have to deal with us, You won't regret it. Come on, God, send me a sign. Anything.
A scribble on the deck, a tickle on my neck, a special breath of air, a sign that wasn't there, a sound, a smell, those things you do so well.
A tiny little nothing or a staggering design. As long as you put love in it, it's gonna suit me fine. A permanent reminder to remember on the land that we have made a covenant and took each other's hand. Dearest Lord, old friend of mine, a sign, a sign, a sign. Oh, that's beautiful. What is it? A rainbow?
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, dark windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind. For I have been promised a land of my own. Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all my windows and shut out the light. Give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter, I'm only one person. Destroy me completely, then throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, hide all the world from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for we shall find our own peace of mind, for we have been promised a land of our own.
really out, his spirit and his fortune low. Alone he sat, alone he thought of happy times he used to know.
Hey, dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey, Joseph, you're not beating yet.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you drop. We read the book, can you come out on top? Now into Joseph's prison cell were flung two very frightened men.
We don't think that we will ever see the light.
Dig in!
Hey, Joseph, help us if you can. We had dreams that we don't understand.
Both men were servants of Pharaoh the king. Both in the doghouse were doing their thing. One was a baker, a cook in his prime. One was a butler, the Jeeves of his time.
Tell me of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the butler trembling took the floor. Nervously he spoke of what he saw.
There I was standing in front of a vine. I picked some grapes and I crushed them to wine. I gave some to Pharaoh, who drank from my cup. I tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. The king will let you out of here. You'll battle as you did before.
Next the baker rose to tell the dream, hoping it would have a similar theme.
I was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky I saw birds overhead. They flew to the basket and ate every slice. They gave me the message, like kids would be nice.
Sad to say your dream is not the kind of dream I'd like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you. Your execution date is set. Don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that I've not been wrong before. Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. You know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream go ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat, with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums,
A flash of light.
my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Still hesitating. Any
My son, I have nothing I can give, but this chance that you may live. I pray we'll meet again, if you will. Deliver us, hear our prayer, deliver us from despair. These years of slavery grow too cruel to stand. Deliver us, there's a land you promised us. Deliver us out of bondage and deliver us to the promised land. Hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. Sleep as you're up by the stream. Sleep and remember my last lullaby, so I'll be with you when you dream. River, oh river, flow gently for me. Such precious cargo you bear. Do you know somewhere he can be free? River, deliver him there. Brother, you're safe now, and safe may you stay. For I have a prayer just for you. Grow, baby brother, come back someday. Come and deliver us too. Deliver us, send the shepherds to shepherd us, and deliver us to the promised land. Deliver us to the promised Once I called you brother, once I thought the chance to make you laugh was all I ever wanted.
Send the thunder from the
this pain and devastation, how it tortures me inside. All the innocents who suffer from your stubbornness and pride.
Who looks on the wind such as the world has never seen, on every leaf, on every stalk, until there's nothing left of green. I send the scourge, I send my sword, thus saith the Lord.
You who I call brother, why must you call down another blow?
I send the scourge, I send the sword.
Let my people go.
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord.
Who I call brother, how could you have come to hate me so? Is this what you wanted?
Send the storm, I send the
Then will my
horn.
heart be hardened, and never mind how high the cost may grow. This will still be so. I will never let your people go.
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord.
I will not let my people
Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. It's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seemed like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here with heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. It's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? You can achieve. When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. Ashira Ladonai, Kigoga. Ashira Ladonai, Kigoga. Micha Mochane Elin Adonai. Micha Mochane Etan, Bakodesh
There will be a 15-minute intermission.
If you were with me now, I'd find myself in you. If you were with me now, you're the only one who knew all the things we planned to do. I want to live my life the way you said I would, with courage as my light, fighting for what's right like you made me believe I could. And I will fly on my Father's wings to places I have never been. There is so much I've never seen, and I can feel his heartbeat still, and I will do great things on my Father's wings. This world I'll never see, my dreams it just won't be. This horse astride with one day's ride will have covered more distance than me. And I will fly on my Father's wings to places I have never been. There is so much I've never seen, and I can feel his heartbeat still, and I will do great things on my Father's wings. Someday, with his Spirit to guide me and his memory beside me, I will be free to fly on my Father's wings to places I have never been. There is so much I've never seen, and I can feel his heartbeat still, and I will do great things on my Father's wings.
Here in Anatevka, our tradition is very important to us. They gave each other a pledge. On one hand, what kind of match would that be? With a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, there's absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. Tradition? Eh. Wonders of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, led him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him through the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles,
most miraculous one of all
is the one I thought
could never be. God has given you to me.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Solid. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good, and that way the whole world can be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We should wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
3 days.
I have over 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Where can I go? With a wife, her parents, and 3 children.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden. That's true. After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a pot,
A pan.
A broom.
a hat,
Someone should have set a mattress place long ago.
A bench.
tree. So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood, a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of mine.
It's just a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Once again, the Jewish people are in search for a new home. It was not an easy road, but with faith and determination, they never lost hope for the Holy Land. There can be miracles when you believe.
soll ich gehen.
Verschlossen ist der Tür.
Verschlossen geht der Tür.
Sie ist der Welt groß genug.
Sie ist die Welt groß genug.
Nur vor mir ist er
Nur
klein.
vor mir ist ein und klein.
Der Blick wird für Rechts.
Sie ist zu schwer, der Brick, der nie soll
This land is mine. God gave this land to me. This brave and ancient land to me. But when the morning sun reveals her hills and plains, then I see a land where children can run free. So take my hand and walk this land with me, and walk this lovely land with me. Though I am just a girl, when you are by my side, with the help of God, I know I can be strong. So take my hand and walk this land with me, and walk this golden land with me. Though I am just a girl, when you are by my side, with the help of God, I know I can be strong. To make this land our home. If I must fight, I'll fight to make this land our own. Until I die. This land is mine.
Shalom, shalom, you'll find shalom, the nicest greeting you'll know. It means bonjour, salud, and skol, and twice as much as hello. It means a million lovely things, like peace be yours, welcome home. And even when you say goodbye with shalom. It's a very useful word. It can get you through the day. All you really need to know, you can hardly go wrong. You're bilingual as long as you say you'll find shalom, the nicest greeting you'll know. Shalom means twice as much as hello. It means a million lovely things, like peace be yours, welcome home. And even when you say goodbye, if your voice says I don't want to go in it, say goodbye with a little hello in it, and say goodbye with shalom.
It's the most amazing thing that I think I've ever heard. Wait till the tears of you, all my foundlings done. I'm a native with one little word. Shalom. I find shalom the nicest greeting I know. Shalom means twice as much as hello. It means a million lovely things, like peace be yours, welcome home. And even when you say goodbye,
If your voice says I don't want to go in it,
say goodbye with a little hello in it, and say goodbye with shalom.
milk and honey, this is the land of sun and song, and this is a world of good and plenty, humble and proud and young and strong, and this is the place where the hopes of the homeless and the dreams of the lost combine. This is the land that heaven blessed, and this lovely land is mine. This is the land of milk and honey. This is the land of sun and song. And this is a world of good and plenty, humble and proud and young and strong. And this is the place where the hopes of the homeless and the dreams of the lost combine. This is the land that heaven blessed, and this lovely land inventions, political dissensions, and no one ever mentions that the scenery is barren and torrid and arid and horrid. And how about the border when the Syrians attack? How about the Arab with the rifle in your back? How about the water? What of it? It is blind, but this lovely land is mine. What if the earth is dry and barren? What if the morning sun it is mean to us? For this is a state of mind we live in. We want it green, and so it's green to us. For when you have wonderful plans,
wait a minute. Wrong pocket. Well, I can't believe this is it, guys. Weeks, wait a minute, not weeks, months. We've been doing this since September. I spent more time with these kids than I had my own family, and it starts to feel like family. I have to tell you, we have some children here tonight, ear infection, strep throat, laryngitis, fever, but they all came because they didn't want to disappoint me, they didn't want to disappoint themselves or their classmates. A number of months ago, I had a dream, and the dream was this show, Miracles. And I told this story earlier, because people said, where did I get this show from? And so I'm just going to repeat it, so bear with me. I had this dream with all the songs, and I called Marlene in the middle of the night, and I said, hey, Marl, would you want to do another review with me? And she said, who's this? And I said, it's me. She says, you know what time it is? I said, I know, but I don't want to forget what I'm thinking. So would you do this with me? She says, call me in the morning. And I called her, and I gave her my list of songs, and we toyed around with them. And here it is, and I just can't believe how amazing it turned out. I know some of the kids complained, they didn't like the songs, it was boring, it was this and that. But who knew then what we know today? Who knew back in the spring what was going on in the state of Israel these past few weeks? And no one knows where we're headed in the next few weeks. And if I had to pick a show again and create one in my head or on paper, I don't think we could have done a nicer one. I think it was probably the most appropriate show. I think it's probably the most appropriate show, not only for our school, for our children, but I know I needed it real bad. And I hope everyone walks out of here feeling much, much pride in who they are in our state of Israel. Prayers in our hearts for peace in Israel. I hope and pray for peace for all of our children. And God willing, our 8th grade will get to Israel either in February of this year or May. And they'll go with song in their hearts. And I congratulate them on a job well done. And I thank them for their time, for sticking through it, for the hours and hours of endless rehearsals, and for being wonderful. And together they created this fabulous production. I also want to thank our 1st graders, because they were just amazing. And if you bear with me, I have a list of thank yous, and I cannot be remiss, and I cannot leave anybody out. So I did write them down. First and foremost, Marlene Chapter. Can you get... Moshe Katzberg, alumni parent at Marlene on the keyboard. Gal Wachowski, and it's straight from Israel on the drums. Jim Albrecht, our sound engineer for many years. Wendy Morse on lights. Ilan Sesson on spot, and Jeff Haberman on spots, 2 of them. Our choreographers, Edna Pasternak, Eric Blumgart, and Kathy Distelberger. I'd also like to mention, there was one man, not my husband, who I spent endless nights with in the school, and who actually built the entire stage, all the sets, literally by himself. With Fred, I have to say, Jeff Gold did the art designing. I don't know if he's here, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart. But Fred Saltzman built it with much pride and real passion. I also want to thank for adding finishing touches and who always come through for me, Sue and Arnie Garlick, my sister and brother-in-law, Shlomi Cohn, Dita Braden, and Sharon Zavali for helping me painting the sets. Al Solar, of course, our custodian, who's my right hand, my left hand, and he never says no. I know he's not here, but I have to acknowledge him. And all the custodians, thank you, Charlie, wherever you are. Our stage crew, where are my men in black? Guys, we have Michael Fox, Alan Zabusky, Bruce Wiener, come on, guys, out here. Louis Furman, Arnie, come on now. Come on, take a bow. Okay, I also want to thank my student stage manager, Alyssa Adler. And get up. My committee heads, all my heads, singly, Judy Klein on Playbill, Robin Burster on ticket sales, Debbie Ballard and Stacy Fox on props. I think after this is all my own. Judy Darren, Sue Garlick on makeup and costumes, Robin Haberman, supervision, and never say no to me. Thank you, Robin. The office staff, all the custodians again, and two very special women who I mentioned before, and I have to mention again, who have been with me through all this, who come every night, and I don't know why they put up with it, me, the kids, and everything else. Michelle Islam. Iris Michelle. And our school's own miracle worker, Anat Volman, who gave herself every day, every time we live with her, who is truly the best. And again, I would like to thank everyone for coming here, for being with us, for sharing your evening with us, for lending me your children these past few months. I happily give them back to you, and I hope you all enjoyed it.
I just want to echo Sharon's thoughts and Sharon's thanks for everyone. It's a major project and a lot of people are involved. But if any one person can be said to give her heart and her soul year in, year out, I have to tell you, it's only Sharon Sesson. And the beauty of Sharon is that she does it selflessly and just for the benefit of all our children. So Sharon, thank you from all of us, from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, Sharon and Harry, for taking away all my words. I'm speechless. Boy, those lights really, this is what you had throughout the whole play? I am speechless. This was a play that is really beyond words, a production beyond words. I will only reiterate what I said to the middle school students on Thursday. Wednesday night, I spoke to a friend of mine who has just been called up into the Miluim, to the reserves, and I don't have to tell you that this is one heck of a time to be called up into reserves in Israel. And I said to him, Tzvi, I feel so guilty sitting here. What can we do? And he said, the only thing you can do that's really meaningful is what the Jewish people have done throughout history, and that is keep singing. So to all of you, all of the names that Sharon mentioned, and most of all to Sharon for being the brainchild of all of this, and to all of you, our Shene Yiddische Kinder, our beautiful Jewish children, thank you. Where is Uri? Where's Uri? Uri's the song, where are you? If we show this videotape to enough parents in this county and beyond, you will have to build not a new wing to this school, but a whole new school. Mazel tov, thank you. And more lights, yes. Yishar kochachem. Sharon, you are unbelievable. Just one last word. If every air controller in this country went on strike, Sharon could handle it all herself. Mazal tov.